Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. I'm Haas, is in the house, bringing to you kind of a longer video today, but I'm going to do my third installment of the Improving Yourself series. You guys have liked this quite a bit, so I figured I would round everything out and kind of, I'm going to go in a little bit different direction today, but, I'm going to follow this whole theme of doing it for yourself, getting you better personally, not really taking that for granted as much. And the big thing I wanted to talk about today was this notion of improving yourself, but doing it with some dignity, doing it with integrity and maintaining yourself, I guess, in a good position. Because with that, not only are you going to gain the respect of your peers even more, but you're going to be just a more trustworthy person overall. You're going to feel a lot better about it. And what I kind of mean by this is don't take the shortcut with this stuff. Don't go and, for example, I'm going to use, I kind of touched on this on Twitter. Nick was, making a very good point about cheating in the fact that people respect you more when you don't cheat, when you do it the right way, when you do it as just a respectable individual would, and make the mistakes that you need to make and learn from those mistakes and use those to also improve yourself, as opposed to completely bypassing that whole negative reinforcement, which I think you learn more from those negative experiences than you do from doing things just the best way all the time. And so with that, when you bypass all of that stuff and you go the cheating route, you really don't learn anything as an individual. You don't learn why you made that mistake. You don't learn how to correct that mistake. You don't learn anything when you cheat. And that goes for everything. That goes for the game and improving yourself online on a video game. That goes for an exam. That goes for just a simple thing like a homework assignment. And cheaters never win, period. They might win in the short term, but overall, they're not winning for a number of reasons. They're not winning, like I touched on earlier, because they're not improving themselves by cheating. Cheating, I would think, kind of takes you the opposite way in terms of improving. You might feel like you are, but you cheated. And so that kind of makes everything else null and void that you have done by cheating. The second thing is that when you cheat on an exam, especially at the college level, if you cheat on an exam and somebody finds out, like somebody, the administration, more oftentimes than not, will find out. They know how to catch cheaters. When you do that, there is a very real chance that you could not only get an F on that assignment, that you could not only get dropped administratively from that class, but you could be completely kicked out. And the big thing about that is when you're kicked out of a university for academic misconduct, it is almost impossible to get into another university, to hold a job that is respectable for the level of education that you've completed up to that point. Nobody will trust you ever again. You will always have that cheating cloud hanging over your head, and everybody will see that. Excuse me. Everybody will know that you cheated, and there really is no coming back from that. And so, like I said, you're almost hurting yourself by cheating. You're definitely not helping yourself because you're not getting better. You're not learning anything from the cheating, except I guess how to cheat better, which is even worse than not cheating in the first place. And it's just dumb. And so, this kind of leads me into my third topic of when you cheat, not only do you not learn, not only do you not improve yourself, but instead of spending all that time becoming a really good cheater, you could have also spent that time to get better at the thing that you were trying to cheat on. And I feel like that is what so many people forget about cheating, is that you devote so much energy, so much time, so much passion into completely subverting the natural system, or the exam system, or the assignment system, or the game system, when you could spend that time improving yourself. And when you improve yourself, it makes it easier to go even more, like I've touched on in my first 2 videos. So what's the point of doing that? There is none. This is my bottom line with this. There's no point in doing it. It's not good. And really, this does kind of lead me into my final topic of, it doesn't help. You don't help anybody else. You go the other way. You could have spent that time doing something more productive for yourself. And then at the same time, when you cheat, that gives you a false sense of improvement. It gives you a false sense of who you are. It gives you a false sense of the type of person that you can be. And when you have that false sense of, oh yeah, I'm really good at this, when you just completely lie to yourself about that, other things in your life start happening. You either overestimate yourself and you get yourself into trouble that way, or you try to move cheating from, say, and I'm not generalizing to the population with this, so don't hate me in the comments for doing this, but cheating in one aspect of your life can, and I'm going to say, I don't have any statistics to back this, but I'm going to say oftentimes does lead over into a lifestyle where you also feel that you can cheat in another aspect of your life. And for example, if you cheat in a game, you become, for whatever stupid ass reason, you become really good at cheating on a game, which I don't even understand. Somebody just texted me. That's great. God, shut up. But if that carries over, that's even worse for you, because now not only do you cheat in one aspect of your life, but you bring that over and you carry that aspect over into another part of your life, and you start cheating in that. And it goes from there. And it really is this snowball effect of just these delusions and these lies and these false securities that you've built up just on the premise of cheating. And then sooner or later, you get caught, things collapse. It's not a good situation for anybody. Nobody likes a cheater. It does not reflect well on you at all. And I mean, it just is stupid to do. It really is. And I think the biggest takeaway message is here that instead of devoting so much time, so much energy to actually cheating, instead improve yourself and, learn how to focus that energy that you spent cheating, or that you would spend cheating on something, refocus that and spend that improving something else. Spend that improving how you deal with stuff. Spend that improving the way you study for a class. Go to more office hours, email your professor, talk to your TAs more, get in touch with your classmates more, and really kind of, develop that, focus that energy in a different way. And, again, I guarantee you guys will see the results. I know I say this a lot, but I mean, trust me, take these small steps that I've talked about. If you haven't seen my first 2 videos, find them on my channel. They're they're the 2 right before this. They're all Call of Duty videos. But watch these, pay attention. If you guys have any more suggestions for me, let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.